In this video, I put every single 4th round pick on one team, and this is what happened. Alright, this is our roster. At QB, we have Dak Prescott, and behind him is Kirk Cousins. At running back, we have Tony Pollard, and behind him is Jamaal Williams. At wide receiver, we have Amon-Ra St Brown, and Gabe Davis, and last but not least, Jamison Crowder. At left tackle, we have David Bahktiari. At left guard, we have Ben Powers. At center, we have Ben Jones. At right guard, we have Shaq Mason. At right tackle, we have DeJuan Jones. At tight end, we have Dalton Schultz and Tyler Higbee. Then for defense, we have Maxx Crosby, John Franklin Myers, Grover Stewart, Za'Darius Smith, L'Jarius Sneed, Gardner-Johnson, and Avonte Maddox. At free safety, we have CJ Gardner-Johnson. At strong safety, we have Amani Hooker. Left outside linebacker, Dante Fowler. Middle linebacker, Devondre Campbell and Josie Jewell. Right outside linebacker, Akeem Davis Gaither. And yeah, that is it. But now, let's simulate to the playoffs and see how this team does. Alright, this team went 14-3, but they don't even get the #1 seed because the Eagles go 15-2. Wow, 15-2 is insane. 14-3 is still also insane. Only 3 losses. But now let's look at these stats and then let's see how far this team makes it in the playoffs. Dak had almost 4,700 yards, 35 TDs, 12 interceptions, 66% pass completion percentage, 25 sacks, and 7.8 yards per attempt. Okay, now for rushing. Tony Pollard goes over 1,100 yards, and he also had 7 rushing TDs, but Jamaal Williams had 18 and 400 rushing yards. 18 rushing TDs. Bro, what? Okay, he only had 1 fumble. He was the only person that had a rushing fumble. Oh, Kyle Juszczyk at 15 yards. Yes, sir. I forgot that I gave them Kyle Juszczyk because he was actually selected in the 4th round as well. But now for receiving. Dalton Schultz had over 1,200 yards. What? Amon-Ra St Brown had over 1,100, and Gabe Davis had 900. Jamison Crowder had almost 900. Dalton Schultz had 5 TDs, St Brown had 9, and Gabe Davis had 11, and then Jamison Crowder had 8. Wow. I can't believe Dalton Schultz is leading the team of receiving yards. That's just insane. All right, but now let's look at defensively. Devondre Campbell led the team with tackles, 105. The player with the most tackles for loss was Za'Darius Smith with 13. Maxx Crosby had the same amount. Who had the most sacks? Oh, 20.5. I think it's probably, yeah, Maxx Crosby, 20.5. Then Za'Darius Smith with 13.5. Then John Franklin Myers with 11.5. And then Grover Stewart with 7.5. Not bad, not bad. Now for interceptions. L'Jarius Sneed had 3. CJ had 2. Avonte Maddox had 2. Dante Fowler had 2. And Gardner-Johnson had 2. And then there's some other guys with like 1, but yeah. Who had the most deflections? Devondre Campbell did with 10. Ugh. Okay. The player with the most forced fumbles was 3 from Gardner-Johnson. But yeah, now let's look at the leading players for these stats. Okay, the most forced fumbles by in the whole entire NFL was 3, and that was by Shaq Leonard, Johnson, and Khalil Mack. Then for interceptions, who led with interceptions? Darius Slade, it was 7. 7 picks by him. Then who has the most sacks? Aaron Donald and DeMarcus Lawrence with 20.5. Wait. Where's this? What? Maxx Crosby had 20.5. Where is he, bruh? This is dumb. Yeah, okay, I guess it's just not gonna show him, but yeah, he's also, I guess it's a three-way tie. That's insane. But now let's look at tackles for loss. Aaron Donald, what? There's a four-way tie. Aaron Donald, TJ Watt, Jonathan Allen, and DeForest Buckner all had 23 tackles for loss. Pretty good by them. Then for tackles, player with the most tackles was Tremaine Edmonds with 148. That's insane. But now let's look at receiving. Who had the most receiving yards? Justin Jefferson did with over 1,800. That's insane by him. Now, who led with receptions? Justin Jefferson did, and Cooper Kupp with 117. Then who had the most passing or receiving TDs? Robert Woods did with 16. That's insane. Okay, now let's look at rushing. Who had the most rushing yards? It was Jonathan Taylor with just over 1,600 yards. Then for TDs, Alvin Kamara had the most with 22. Great by him. Wow, I think that's actually a record, maybe. Like, at least top 10 with rushing TDs. We'll look at that after we look at passing real quick. Who had the most passing yards? Bryce Young. Oh, his weapons actually did him right for once. You got 46 TDs and 14 interceptions. Pretty good year by Bryce Young. Wow, that's insane to say. He had 20 sacks. Yeah, pretty good numbers by him. But now let's look at these records, and then we're going to see how far this team goes in the playoffs. So it looks like nobody got top 10 with passing yards. Nobody got top 10 for passing TD. No, Trevor Lawrence did. I didn't even check that. I didn't check passing TDs. That's fine though. That's fine. Trevor Lawrence gets top 10. Then for rushing yards, I don't think anyone got top 10. Yeah, nobody got top 10. Then for rushing TDs, oh yeah, Alvin Kamara, he got 6th. Yes, 6th. He got 6th. And that's it for rushing TDs. Then receiving yards, I don't think. Oh no, Justin Jefferson. He got 9, 8, 7, 6, 6th as well. Wow. Okay. Now we're for receiving TDs. Nobody got top 10. Then for catches, I'm probably not gonna do this for all, but I'll do it for some. But nobody got top 10 for catches. I mean, they would have gone top 10 if they counted half, like did 0.5s on these, but they don't, so nobody got top 10. Defensive interceptions, obviously no one got top 10, and that is it. Now, let's see how far this fourth round team goes in the playoffs. Alright, now let's simulate to the divisional. Let's see, do we get past the San Francisco 49ers? I mean, they are 9-8, which is not the greatest, but they are an insane team, so it could go either way. But yeah, we do lose. Wow, that sucks. I mean, imagine we weren't facing the 49ers. I mean, we probably would face them in like the conference championship or maybe the divisional, and maybe we would have won, maybe we would have lost. But getting first rounded is not a good, that's horrible to look at. And now the 49ers and the Eagles are going to be facing in the divisional. And then it's the Falcons and the Packers. Oh, that's Falcons or the Packers are going to go to the NFC Championship. That's insane. The Bills are facing the Jets, and then the Broncos are facing the Chiefs. Whoa, divisional matchups. That's insane. Alright, but now we are going to simulate to the Super Bowl to see who is in it and to see which awards this team wins. Oh, okay. It is the Broncos and the Eagles in the Super Bowl. That is honestly, like, the Broncos making it is, that does not seem that, like, good of a matchup, but the Eagles there, I feel like the Eagles are going to just blow out the Broncos. I cannot lie. I mean, they did beat the Bills 35-17, and they beat the Chiefs 25-20. And then they beat the Chargers by 1 point. The Packers beat the Falcons, and then they go to the NFC Championship and lose to the Eagles. Wow, so the Eagles beat the 49ers. Huh. That's funny. Alright, now let's look at who won MVP and all those other awards. Jalen Hurts wins MVP. Where's Dak? Did he not get top? He doesn't get top 10. That's crazy. Coach of the Year, Nick Sirianni. I mean, he did go 15-2. And then we got third. Alright. Not bad. Offensive Player of the Year, Cooper Kupp. Then Justin Jefferson. Do we have anybody? Cat is digging their claws into me. Stop it. We did not get top 10 on Offensive Player of the Year, but do we on Defensive Player of the Year? The winner was Aaron Donald, but, Maxx Crosby was third. Good job, boy. And there's nobody else. No other Cowboy in the top 10. Then for Offensive Rookie of the Year, Bijan Robinson wins it. And, yeah, there isn't any Cowboys. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jalen Carter, and there is not a single Cowboy. Then for Best QB, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott got 5th. Best Running Back, Alvin Kamara. Tony Pollard got 8th, and then Jamaal Williams got 9th. Best Wide Receiver, Cooper Kupp. Yeah, we didn't get top 10. Best O-lineman, Kevin Dotson. Then Ben Powers, yes sir. And then 10th is Shaq Mason. Then for Best D-line, Aaron Donald wins it. Maxx Crosby got 2nd. And Za'Darius Smith got 7th. But that's it for the Cowboys. And Best Linebacker, we have Shaquille Barrett, who wins it. We did not get top 10. Best DB, Darius Slay. I mean, he did have 7 picks, so that is great by him. There is not a single Cowboy. Okay, that's nice. And the best kicker, we probably don't have the best kicker. Oh, no, we do. Chad Ryland. Oh, yeah, I forgot I put a kicker on the team. A fourth round pick kicker. Yeah, I didn't do kicker. I mean, Jake Moody was selected in the 3rd round. I didn't realize. I thought he was like, I thought almost every kicker was like selected in the day 3. But I guess Jake Moody was selected in the 3rd round. So if I added him to the 3rd round team, then maybe they would have made it a little bit further, but who knows. Now, let's see who wins the Super Bowl. We're going to jump in and watch it. In the Super Bowl, we have the Denver Broncos versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Who will win? Let's find out now. Alrighty. I feel like there's a favorite here of who should win, but I mean it could go either way. So I guess I could see the Broncos winning. I mean it's possible, I guess. Well, let's see what happens. Oh my God, Eagles are on the board 14-0 so far, and then the Broncos get a touchdown 14-7, and then okay, so they're just back and forth 17-14, 27-14, And 34-14, they are up 20. Yeah, I don't think the... Oh, they did get a touchdown, though. But, yeah, no, the Eagles won. The Eagles won. Yep. Eagles win 42-28. And they win the Super Bowl. They got revenge from... I mean, it's not against the Chiefs, so it's not really revenge. But, I mean, they got the Super Bowl. They got the dub. Philadelphia Eagles. This is, well, I mean, this is Super 50, like 57 in this, but it's actually Super Bowl 58. So they have the Super Bowl 58 trophy now. Wow, Jalen Hurts, 370 yards, 4 TDs, 0 picks, and 70% completion rate. Yeah, that is, he is definitely getting Super Bowl MVP. That's just like almost guaranteed. And here they are, hoisting the trophy. Shaq Leonard, A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts. Leonard has 96. I need to find his real number and switch it to the right one. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.